This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Green Day Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Adjustments now for this defense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. He brings it down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage, and on this opening drive, we continue to see the offensive line and this back putting up positive yards.
The Chanticleers are in the red zone. The back's got it. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he stopped just short out of the 2, but an excellent run.
Boy, the script that this offense coordinator's put together to open this game is perfect. We've seen a little bit of everything. Varying formations, personnel groupings, run, pass, and it's working to perfection. Now, as they move the ball into the red zone area, can they put this ball into the end zone?
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Chris, I know they got some positive yards here. I got to say, I'm really impressed with this defense and the way they're flying to the football. They realize, hey, this is the national championship. They got to try.
Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. They strike first in this national title bout. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. first play of this championship game. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Second down after that previous play. It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. The Gamecocks will crank up the tempo.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And the Gamecocks pick up enough to get a first down there. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. As the first down is still going. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Trying to find room. It's Edwards. Has the first down and more. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll run it here. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And so it's Coastal Carolina with the lead here, Kirk. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Well, they've flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. A change of direction. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Touchdown, Chanticleers. He wins the foot race to the end zone. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Afford this running game. You keep working, it's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Ready?
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's going to pull it down and run. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a 4th down call. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Handoff here from the shotgun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22.
Another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. That's caught. It's Edwards. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Coastal. Now the important point after attempt. They add the extra point and the lead now 21-zip. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
South Carolina, 0.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. He'll throw it now. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide.
Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He lets it go on the move. He makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Gamecocks moving quickly down the field here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Dumps it down his back and caught. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Gamecocks line up with a first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Ball back into 6 for second and goal off that loss.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. The pass rush closing in. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So 8 plays into this drive now. It's third and goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's swarmed by the defense.
Wow, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
The offense will go for it here on fourth down. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver makes the catch. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On the ground, it's Edwards. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Chanticleers come up to the line in a hurry-up. First down, why not keep it on the ground? Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. And it's caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Out of the gun now on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down, and now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
And they'll kick it away here. He's going to try to return the punt, and the coverage team able to bring him down. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On first and 10, look at the throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack. These big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's second and 14. And he'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! Head coach stays aggressive after failing on the last 2 fourth down attempts. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the Gamecocks will try to keep this drive moving. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. They trust the running back to convert on 4th down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. Quick throw, catch made.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances.
And they bring him down for a short loss on the scramble. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, South Carolina, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there.
Will take over 1st and 10.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Handoff running right. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The sheds are cleared. We'll kick this deep to begin the second half. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Ball handed off. Gets the first and still running. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Gets rid of it on the move. The pass is caught, and the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Gamecocks look to keep this drive moving. They'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The comeback is on.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day and the biggest stage of all, the national championship.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
This running back's had a big night, the kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Gamecocks will have 1st and 10 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
You call it quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen in third and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The shotgun handoff here. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And so it's Coastal Carolina with the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Wants to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. Great catch when they desperately needed it. Kicking team on now for the extra point.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Makes the catch. It's Edwards. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
A completion sets up a second down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And the play is good enough for a first down to move the ball to the 44.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
While we're watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, was able to blow this play up.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This is one of those moments, the national championship on the line. They need a touchdown right here in this possession. Catch made on the out route. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Pass complete on a crosser. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? It's an out route. The catch made. Finding some room at the 25. You make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They'll try the ground game here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
That's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, that combination of size and speed gets him into the end zone to tie this game up, Chris. Here we are in the national championship, and these guys are an extra point away from taking the lead.
And now the crucial try for the extra point. And FPHC gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, it's a great run here by this quarterback to get the first down, gets out of bounds to save himself. It's a critical drive here late in this game. Let's see how this thing's going to end.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. He gets loose. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And a timeout is called. Gamecock strategy here. Tie game late in the 4th quarter.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Good enough for first down yardage. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. That's reeled in. It's Edwards.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Important second down play coming up. Using his legs, it's Edwards. Got the first down and still motoring. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining.
This defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
And the Chanticleers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Same tailback, another carry. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. This is the 6th play on the drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. There's contact on the throw.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Spotted at the 28, the field goal attempt to win it will be from 45 yards out. He got it! A field goal to win a national championship. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. That's it. It's official. We have our